Hey everyone. So Hillary Clinton recently endorsed Joe Biden for president, and the ladies over at The View, they decided to give kind of their opinions on it. So here's Joy Behar giving her kind of take about Hillary Clinton endorsing Joe Biden.
I think it could help. I mean, it is late. I'm sure people are going to say it's a little late, but I think it'll help a lot. You know, the Democratic Party is completely united against Biden. I mean, against, oh my God, against Trump. And because, like she said in the intro there, wouldn't it be great to have a real president instead of a reality show host? And I think that she can remind everybody and remind the Democrats to take a look at Michigan and Pennsylvania and don't overlook those states. She's kind of a reminder of that. I think that she is a polarizing figure in many ways. I was having Zooming with some friend of mine the other day who's a big, Democrat, left of center. And he said, I just can't stand her. And I said to him, you are a sexist.
And so, first of all, it makes me so sad that there are so many people who go to Joy Behar for their political advice, just for so many reasons. But my main issue is her reaction to someone saying that they are not a fan of Hillary Clinton. And that her just reaction is, well, oh, you must be a sexist. You don't like Hillary Clinton, you must be a sexist. And the reason that I don't like that is one, I think that it is of course possible to criticize someone's ideas, their policies, without criticizing their identity or them as a person. Obviously, I think that that is super possible. But my other problem with this is that Joy Behar is a massive hypocrite because she constantly, when Tulsi Gabbard was in the race, talked about how horrible Tulsi Gabbard was. She called her a Russian asset. She called her Putin's puppet. She called her insinuating that she's like a traitor to our country. Like all these nasty things about Tulsi Gabbard. But then she's not a sexist, because she doesn't say mean things about like centrists like Hillary Clinton or who's another centrist? Amy Klobuchar, saying negative things about them. That's because you're sexist. But if you criticize Tulsi Gabbard, who's anti-war, anti-regime change in Syria, oh, you're not a sexist. You're actually a rational person. And so there's just so much hypocrisy. This was highlighted so clearly for me one time. It was on Twitter. It was a comedian. His name is Sean Kent. Look him up. He's not great, but he would constantly talk about like how he was a Warren supporter, I believe, and how sexist everybody is for not supporting Elizabeth Warren. And he would go on so many tweets about how much people are sexist for not supporting Elizabeth Warren. And then I swear to you, this is not a joke. He underneath Jill Stein, the former Green Party candidate in 2016, he replied to like one of her tweets, and this is not like I won't say like the exact quote because it was very explicit, but he basically implied that Jill Stein performed sexual favors for Vladimir Putin. um yeah, no, just like in a much more explicit fashion than that, and just like a super sexist horrible way. And this is a guy who spends his entire time on Twitter calling everybody sexist for not supporting Elizabeth Warren. And then he will go and say this horrible thing to Jill Stein. And in what I view is an actual sexist comment. But he's okay with saying that because Jill Stein ran third party and he thinks that Jill Stein is the reason that Hillary Clinton lost to Donald Trump. And so then it's okay to be sexist and say horrible, insulting things to people. But if they're part of the club, if they're a centrist, neoliberal corporatist, then can't say negative things about them. Otherwise, you're being sexist. And this is obviously also highlighted very, very easily with the allegations against Joe Biden currently, because Joy Behar does not like believe these allegations. She doesn't talk about these allegations really. She doesn't like really think that we should indulge in Tara Reade's allegations. And this is someone who considers themselves a advocate for the Me Too movement, just super for believe all women, and that whole kind of sentiment. She is super anti Tara Reade, not believing Tara Reade. She's making it up, even though Tara Reade's allegation is so credible. She has been corroborated recently. Her neighbor came out. She came out and said that Tara Reade told her about the assault way back in like 97 or 96 or something like that. And her neighbor is a current Joe Biden supporter, but she just saw how much Tara Reade was just getting lambasted by all these people saying she's lying. She's like, hey, she told me about it. And then also recently it came out that Tara Reid's mom called into Larry King back when the assault actually happened and asking Larry King like, "Oh, what should I do about it?" And so this is serious like evidence. This is legitimate evidence of wrongdoing by Biden. And I mean, Biden has, for all the people that say that Biden doesn't show like a pattern of assault, like this is his first rape accusation. But I mean, so many people have accused him of like inappropriately touching him. Like women have said that he'll like come up behind them and like kiss them on the back of the forehead, or back of the forehead, on the back of the head, like without their consent, like, you know, be like rubbing people's shoulders without their consent, like, which I mean it's not that's not rape, that's not the same thing, but it does show a pattern of not respecting women's boundaries. And if you listen to what Tara Reid is saying that Joe Biden did, it is kind of in line with these things that there's literally video of him like doing these very kind of invasive things to women. Not there's no video of him like doing rape. That's not what I'm saying. But there is video of him not respecting women's boundaries. And so that is a pattern that does show a pattern, and there's corroborating evidence for Tara Reid's accusations. But nobody's a sexist for not believing Tara Reid. It's only a sexist if you say something bad about Hillary Clinton, or if honestly, people would probably call me a sexist for criticizing Joy Behar. People would probably say that, you know, criticizing Hillary Clinton makes me a sexist, but it's not criticizing. I'm not. I don't have a problem with Joy Behar because she's a woman. I don't have a problem with Hillary Clinton because she's a woman. I have a problem with Hillary Clinton because, oh, and I haven't even gotten to the point of my whole thing. Maybe, just maybe, this guy doesn't like Hillary Clinton because she is a war criminal, because people died because of her. Innocent people have died because of policies that Hillary Clinton championed. Regime change in Libya that was championed by Hillary Clinton. There's that famous video clip of her referring to the killing of Gaddafi, where we came, he saw, he died, or something along those lines, and just she fully championed that regime change war in Libya, which so many innocent people died as a result of that. Basically made Libya a failed state. Just horrific. I mean, Hillary Clinton also voted for the Iraq War, and she has supported many other just horrible foreign policy decisions over the last few decades. And so it's just maybe, just maybe, that is why someone has a problem with Hillary Clinton. And if someone wants to say that's sexist to bring up those things about Hillary Clinton, there are women that died in those wars. Maybe it's sexist that they died. If that's the game that we're playing, which I don't think that is the game that we should play. But if they really want to go that far, if it's sexist to accuse Hillary Clinton of those things, it's just as sexist for Hillary Clinton to have supported those wars that killed women, also killed men, also killed children, killed a lot of people. And so that's my problem with this sentiment that you're going to see over and over again. Hillary Clinton's not the nominee right now, Joe Biden. So you're going to hear less of the calling people sexist for not supporting someone, but now you're going to hear the silencing of people who would normally, you know, you'd normally call people sexist for not believing, like Tara Reid. Normally people would say you're sexist if you don't believe someone like Tara Reid. Instead, no one's believing Tara Reid. And so there's just so much hypocrisy, endless hypocrisy. But, you know, as usual, if you guys disagreed with anything I said in this video, please leave a comment down below. But if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and have a great day.